So I just watched a snippet of Law and Order. I think it was SVU, because it was Tutuola and some newer person. It's like season 26 now, so who's to freaking know? But anyways, this lady of the night was outside with another lady of the night and walks over to her and was like, "Hey," because she had seen she had bruises on her face and was like, "Hey, yo dude be letting this happen to you?" And she was like, "Well, I'm not that great of an earner, so basically, don't nobody care." And so she gave her a wad of money and was like, "Go ahead and turn in for the night." And she was like, "No, I can't take this." And she was like, "Well, the good book says, the Bible says that, basically what you give freely, you get back tenfold or whatever." 2.5 seconds later, a nigga stretched, like, wrapped something around her neck and snatched her up like a hat off a rack, honey. It shocked me so dang on. I had to pause this. Took me aback. And he proceeded to arbor her, essay her, vaginally and rectally, and bruised her all up. So she goes to the hospital. She gets seen, and of course, that kind of situation, the cops usually have to be called. And so Tutuola, which Kawanka Dankley, my mother, used to always tell me that after she finally told me, that my buddy wasn't my dad. But she was like, "Oh, your dad looks like iced tea." Child, my dad could be Thomas Jefferson for all I know. But anyways, so Tutuola is trying to convince the girl that, "Look, we want to help you. This has happened to you before, and we've helped you. We've solved the case. Let's figure it out." So anyway, I'm looking through the comments, and somebody writes, "If something like that happened to me, I would never pray again." Fucking what? You think that because bad things happen that you get the right not to pray? And I mean, hey, it is your right. You have free will. You know what I'm saying? But it's the very fact that she is believing in God and she is calling on God you know, when it's a necessity. She saw somebody who was clearly a victim and spoke life into that woman, gave her some money so she didn't have to keep standing outside while these men out beating and doing God only knows with her, right? What the funny thing is, that girl that she sent in the house with that money, the person who R-worded and essayed her was the girl's regular. That means that this girl could have potentially not made it out of that situation. Y'all be so pressed to be like, "Oh, my feelings are hurt," or "Oh, that bad thing didn't go the way I wanted it to." People used to always ask me, "How do you believe in God?" Because if I didn't believe in God, I wouldn't be here. I assure you that. My lived experience tells me that. If I was a regular, degular person who didn't believe in God, I wouldn't be